Do you ever feel like the life that you are living, the life that you are currently on, the timeline that you're existing in right now at this present moment, that there's something missing from it? That there's this element that your soul is desiring, like something that you really need to go to find to bring into your level of consciousness. Do you ever just feel like you need to make a pilgrimage to do or find something within yourself? I'm Cody from the Cody Codex, helping you to activate those consciousness codes that'll set your heart ablaze and open the door to limitless possibilities. So what I want to talk about is that pilgrimage that we all are required to go on in order to find that element of life that makes it so fulfilling, that makes it so worthwhile. This energy that is inside of us sometimes needs a catalyst to bring it out. And that catalyst is the pilgrimage. So what is a pilgrimage? It's been defined in many different ways, but how I would define a pilgrimage is a journey that we take for the purpose of our soul, because it's not just an external journey, but it's also an internal one. It's going to push you, it's going to test you, it's going to bring things out of you, and not only that, but you're going to discover a whole world of possibilities and perspectives and just so many different things that you did not know before. And by embarking on that journey, you are saying yes to yourself. You are giving yourself that gift of life, breathing life back into your purpose. Your like everything will be lit up. Just your purpose, your passions, your the love in your life that you have with the people that you're closest to, even with yourself, with God. When you take that pilgrimage, it is going to open you up in a way that I don't know if anything else could. I mean, there are journeys that we have to take internally within ourselves, and that there's no substitute for that. I'm not saying that the answer is outside of you, but what I am saying is that there are key places of power, and when you step into that realm of that sphere of specific places that maybe your soul is drawn to for whatever reason. Maybe it's a past life. Maybe it's something that happened in this lifetime. Maybe it's tradition or something to do with your religion, or it's just somewhere that you feel called to do. And when you step into that, it will activate something within you. It'll activate that spark. It'll activate ideas. It'll activate something that was not necessarily there before. Not to say that it wasn't there, but it's like a cultivation of energy, and through through stepping into that, you will automatically download certain perspectives, certain ideas, certain frameworks, or certain possibilities, perspectives. Once you step into that, everything changes. And your soul knows what that is. And, sometimes it's difficult for us to see because there are so many distractions in life. There are so many things keeping us from stepping into that, from taking that leap and saying yes to ourselves, to embarking upon this journey. It's not always the easiest thing that we can do. Actually, it's matter of fact, you're going to have to take that leap, because even for me, it's required me to push out of my comfort zone in order to explore new possibilities that I didn't necessarily want to do on the surface because it was uncomfortable. because we all get trapped in the sphere of our comfort zone, and this tiny bubble that we're in wants to keep us safe. That's part of our just how we're made, how we're built. It's a fear response to keep us safe, to keep us in that bubble, to keep us locked into our old beliefs and our old paradigms, so that we can maintain the life that we currently have and not die. you know it's for our own protection, but it's also a trap, because that comfort zone is where our dreams go to die. Because if you don't step out of that realm of influence of your comfort zone and of your lower nature, then you will never find what you are looking for here. Because all of us are seeking something higher, are seeking something that is beyond what words can really express. It's something inside of you that is calling you. And we all have a role here. We all have a purpose, I believe, or really many purposes, I would say. But what I'm referring to as purpose is that passion that you have, like nothing else. That passion that you that lights your soul ablaze. That just lights you up. That passion is what you will bring to the world, the gifts that you bring. Once you step into that passion and you start to cultivate that energy, that fire, it just builds and builds and builds until you get to the point where you can give that back to the world and give your medicine to those who need it most. And this pilgrimage is honestly for ourselves, first and foremost, for us to give ourselves that medicine that we are seeking, to fill up our own cups. And it's not always, it's difficult sometimes for us to work out the logistics of how to make this happen, because we have finances, we have family, we have jobs, we have these things that we have that have anchored us and kept us where we're at, in our comfort zone, in our safe little bubble that we got going on, and once you take that leap, then you're in a whole new realm of possibilities. And inside of that new space, you have the opportunity and the ability to open up to something new, to open up to a new part of yourself, and to free your mind, to really be in your body and to be present in that moment, to feel the energy that's coming in and to see what it's showing you about yourself. If any of you have ever read the book The Alchemist or this Celestine Prophecy, those are two incredible books that I would recommend to anybody on this path, because it details how they had to go on this journey in order to discover aspects of themselves that they didn't see before. And the funny thing is more often than not, that journey that we go through ends up leading us back to the place that we began, or at least on some level, and when it does that, it brings everything full circle. So we can really start to understand this journey that we have been on, and especially the pilgrimage, because the pilgrimage, I feel like, is our it's a rite of passage, I would say, for our soul. And we all require different things. We all are seeking different perspectives and different, different aspects of life. And these pilgrimages that we go on will not only open you up to a whole new realm of possibilities, but it will open you up to a deeper part of yourself. And that's the most important thing. A deeper part of yourself, and usually a deeper connection to God or Source or the universe or whatever you want to, however you refer to it as, but that higher power, that is guiding all of us. Because we're not doing this alone. And these downloads that we get, these ideas, these perspectives that come into our minds are often downloaded. Actually, they're always downloaded. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything, even your best ideas, have come from somewhere. It existed in the collective consciousness, and we drew that down into our beingness. And sometimes, I'd like to say as well that, God and even like guides and guardian angels and ancestors can also help to give you those downloads that you need and give you those perspectives. But the point that I want to make here is the spiritual journey, this pilgrimage that your soul is calling you to go on. I urge you to take that leap, to take that next step for yourself, to dive into that and see where it takes you, no matter what it takes. And when you get that calling and you know without a shadow of a doubt that this is what you need to do, follow that. Follow that voice. Because it's telling you something that your soul desperately needs to see and hear and experience. And when you do that, I promise you, everything will change. Okay? Everything. So, I just thank you for being on this journey with me. And I love all of you. If you vibe with this video and this content, please like, subscribe, share. And I look forward to hearing from you. You have an amazing rest of your day. Peace, my friends.